Old and Achy here with another Halo Infinite campaign mission walkthrough, and this is Mission 2 Foundation replayed on LASO Challenge difficulty. That's Legendary All Skulls on, except for Blind, so you can see what weapon I'm shooting. And what I did with the replay is that I started a new save and put it on easy and added the Thunderstorm and the Bandana Skulls. Bandana to give me infinite ammo, and the Thunderstorm to give me upgraded weapons from the Banished, and zip through the first 3 missions through Outpost Tremonius so that I could get basically the tank gun and make sure that at some point I could get an energy sword. And then went back in and selected Foundation for replay out of that save and reset it to Legendary, all skulls on except for Blind. And I actually got credit for a Legendary plus save. So I wanted to do that to show actually replay. Originally in original Halo games, you basically had a campaign mission list, and you selected that, and you could select the same mission over and over and over again at different times. And the 343's version of that in this game is replay, but it's not the same, because what happens is when you start a replay, you get the weapons that you had in the last checkpoint of the last mission that you ran, which for me was the start of recovery mission with the tank gun in hand. And to me that is actually kind of silly, because as we will see in this particular run, I zip right through everybody and everything with that tank gun. There are some, actually in the first mission of Warship G Breakin', there were some issues with the tank gun firing, because I had to jump the fire because it fires from the knees, and I had to make sure that I wasn't in a doorway or something, because it inhibited my jump, if you will. Now I will run the cutscenes. This also gives me a chance to come up with some of these explanations. But run the cutscenes in these. I do run it with 0 deaths, 0 saves, quits, and resumes. This is all run in one segment. And actually, in this particular replay, I was able to complete it the first time I ran it. That's what the tank gun capability gives me over just running it as an original mission.
There's nothing there. You're looking in the wrong direction. We need to go home.
So when we drop down and gain control, I will set up my dynamo grenade. Note that with Bandana I have all of my grenades. I have infinite supply of grenades. I have an infinite supply of ammo for equipped weapons, although the tank gun has infinite supply regardless. And I have infinite regeneration, or instant regeneration, on my Spartan capabilities, which here is basically the grappling hook, which comes in handy in this mission.
No, we do our duty. Protect humanity.
So when we drop down and I gain control, I will be setting up my dynamo grenade as my equipped grenade, and I'll flip over to the tank gun. I'll try to throw a grenade to freeze my elite buddy there, and then take him out with the tank gun. In the original mission, I was trying to take him out with a bunch of grenades so I can get his sword. But I already have the sword, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, let's switch over. Oh shoot, forgot to switch over. There we go, switch over, freezing, and boom. Just dropped the shields, and I believe, maybe not. There we go, I just launched him that time. It only takes a couple of direct hits with the tank gun to take him out. Now notice I have full ammo, full health. In the past I would try to be doing a skip here, kind of grappling my way around all these Banished, but now I'm just going to blast away and take them all out. Now the thing to note with the tank gun is that I can't melee, I can't throw grenades, I can't really sprint. I kind of skip, if you will. I walk fast, let's put it that way. I think I got everybody. Maybe try one more. There's one more guy back there that likes to hide. Okay, got him. Now we'll have a phantom come up when I advance to this point. And I'm going to try to take the phantom out before those two brutes can come out. Oh, nope. Wasn't quick enough. But I just launched one of them. And I just took out the second one. Shielded brutes are one shot with this gun. Now, I'm noticing my shields are down a little bit. What I'm doing here is I'm taking out all the grunts down here, or most of them. I'm going to probably want to save one. Okay, here comes the next phantom in. It's going to have a brute captain and a brute. Now notice the brutes have rocket launchers, the brute captains have their laser gun. I can't remember what the name of it is. I'll figure it out someday. Oh, shoot. Again, I gotta jump! Jump! He's still there. I just launched him. There's the other brute way in the back. And I believe I took him out. Now I should have one grunt left. I was kind of hoping for it anyway. We'll see. Yeah, I can hear him. There he is. Sometimes he's up close, sometimes he's a ways back. But there's usually one left. Throw the grenade, throw the dynamo grenade to freeze him, and then take him out with the sword. Okay, that was pretty easy. Now, all that can be done with a rocket launcher as well, but it takes a little bit more firing of the rocket launcher versus the tank gun. Alright, now we're going to skip the next several rooms. Here we're just grappling straight up. And again, with bandana, I have instant recharge on my capabilities. Once we get up to the lid area, then we start moving sideways here. Okay, one could try to do the same thing here, kind of grapple up those supports and bypass all this, but I am terrible at that, so I just figure I'd just stay back here and wail away. Let's clear out this area down here. Shoot, I just took a little bit of gas. Gotta be careful of them disruptors. Those grunts have disruptors. A couple of shots won't hurt you too badly, but if you let them put fire on you with the disruptors, it will drop your shields, and if you're less than full shields to begin with, it can take you out. Alright, we got an elite down there. I think I just launched him. And I just did something to a grunt. Alright, so I'm just making sure that the ramp's up. Oh, there's a grunt. I thought there was one left down there. Alright, now with this lower level taken out and the ramp ups taken out, we can concentrate on the back of the room. And just keep firing up around that center post. The elites, especially as you move up a little, the elites will come out to do battle. And because it's a slow firing gun, but the projectiles are very fast, so the elites aren't as dodgy as they would have been with a rocket launcher. So we were able to clear the room much quicker than if we had the rocket launcher in the original mission. Okay, we're getting ready to go through. Oh, there's swords up there. If for some reason we lost our sword.
What are those things? This is Thor, right? I've heard the stories, but man, this is crazier than I imagined.
And we just kind of zip through here, make sure these
Don't question.
things don't knock us off.
This isn't a trap.
I don't.
Okay, we're about ready to have another cutscene. A couple of minutes. Good opportunity for old guys like me to jump up and do old man things.
It's been 6 months. Where have you been?
What happened? Where is Cortana?
Otherwise known as a pit stop.
The rogue AI known as Cortana is gone. She's been deleted.
How? By you?
Of course not. Did you hit your head or something? Don't you remember? My instructions were to enter this installation, imitate Cortana, and lock her down for retrieval. Yours were to take her back to the Infinity for deletion. So if it wasn't you, it was... Okay, then. There's something else. On successful deployment, my deletion routine is supposed to complete. Still here.
Good.
Good. My programming failed. I'm not supposed to be here. You need to delete me.
No.
No. I was created for one purpose, and that purpose is no longer needed. My mission is over.
We have a new one. The Banished are planning to fire this ring. We need to make sure they don't.
First of all, what's a banished? Second, you may have noticed that a significant piece of this installation has been damaged, making that impossible. And third, to fire this ring, they would need an activation index. Cortana had the index. I have parts of it as well.
Something stopped your deletion. We need to find out why.
But this wasn't the mission.
The missions change. They always do.
Are you sure?
By the way, in the original mission, you have to take action to insert the communications chip there. I don't know why that changed in replay.
Did you do that?
No. Removing me triggered a response from the ring. I need you to understand. There's not much time. How would you live your life without you?
Another reason for running the cutscenes, although this is forced, I can't get out of this one,
No, it's not that.
is to kind of connect the story a little bit.
What did you say?
When I'm doing Mythic LASO, which is all skulls on, and no deaths, no saves, quits, and resumes, the point of doing it is to complete it in a single segment with no deaths. So the cutscenes really don't come into play there. But here I figured I'd go ahead and run the cutscenes to give us a little bit of connection, or story connection, if you will. And of course, some of these allow me to do a quick pit stop. Okay, on to the next. We're going to have a couple of grunts, 3 of them I believe. Yeah, 3 grunts and 2 shielded jackals to start. No issues here.
Something up ahead. I can feel it calling out to me.
Notice I didn't even bother to throw a grenade with this. I don't need to freeze them when I've got the tank gun. I believe I might have taken them both out there. I've got a lot of health here, so I'm not too worried about my shields at this point. Now, if my shields were down, then I'd save that second shielded jackal to get them back. Alright, that was pretty easy. There's 2 more grunts back here. I'll throw a grenade to freeze them.
Even worse than I
Okay, there's one of them. I'm not sure. There's the other one. Okay. Now I got 2 shielded jackals. One just left, fired just left of that post, and the second one fired just right of that post. Ooh, did it? Yo, no, he was a little higher. I was darn. Uh-oh. Lost a little bit of shielding there. Oh, come on now. I'm not too worried about that, losing some shields at this point, because I do have a place where I can get them back. Coming up soon. There is a jackal sniper up there. Well, but he has no shields at all, so fire a couple of grenades at him and he's toast. Alright, we gotta get a power seed to activate the bridge, or at least the first half of it.
Maybe there's a way to power it back up to 5.
And here comes another cutscene.
Is it safe?
I think so. Yes. It's safe. This is part of me. I don't know why. I don't know how, but it is me. It was the last part I remember being deleted. Let me just... You are here because you were chosen. Our enemies are getting smarter and more numerous every day. What I am about to show you will help turn the tide of war. I have been working to harness the strategic power of a shipborne AI onto the battlefield. Are you ready?
Yes, Dr. Halsey.
Unlike previous AI models, she will reside between your mind and suit, directly communicating with your neural interface. Think of her as a new set of eyes to aid your reactions and upgrade your reconnaissance. She's not the driver, but a way to level the playing field.
What do I call her?
Ask her. She named herself. Hello, Master Chief. I'm Together you become our newfound hope. Together you become our key to humanity's survival. She will do anything necessary to make sure that your mission is accomplished, even if that means sacrificing herself for you to accomplish it. What happened? I touched it and
Is that real?
it's just...
That honeycomb stuff that you see, by the way, if you didn't know already, is that just shows that my shields are a little damaged.
This, on the other hand, this is the framework I used to trap Cortana. It contains a copy of the activation index, at least fragments of it. What should we do with it?
Do we need it?
Well, based on what you've told me so far, the bigger question is, do Banished need it?
Do it.
That was... something. Let's go.
Okay, on to the next, and we got a nice little skip coming up here. thanks to Bandana giving me instant regen on my grappling hook.
There's a file that's been unlocked, but I don't have access.
It can be done without that, but it's a little bit tougher. Okay, here we go. We're going to sprint, jump, grapple, and swing our way around here, and then grapple again, and we're going to do the same thing over here in the next place where bridges would have been created. The problem with the bridges being created is that as soon as they're created, a bunch of banish show up, and it's a pretty nasty firefight, along with more banish coming through that door right there. So we skipped all that. That's not really that hard to do. Even bad grapplers like me can do it. Okay, next up, there's a grunt mule right there. Boom, got my shields back. Okay, switch to the tank gun. Okay, get just enough where I can open the door and fire. Boom. That is a brute sniper with a skewer that I just took out with one shot.
What's wrong?
Using a rocket launcher sometimes takes a couple of minutes to get that guy.
We need to find a way to bring it back online. This object.
Now, I don't understand why she didn't say all this when we grabbed that first power seed back a ways. But hey,
All source, all power.
what do I know? Okay, we're getting close to the final room here.
Chief, stop. How is
Okay, we're going to pick up a shield enhancer, which gives our shield more shielding, if you will, as you increase its capability, but I really don't need that.
accessing? This is Spartan Bonita Stone, recon specialist. The vitals have been offline for nearly a month. The cause of death was an energy blade, but different, stronger. A single strike. She never saw it coming.
Okay, as soon as we come out of it, there's going to be a grunt coming through that door. Throw a grenade, fire the tank gun. Then when we enter the room, there's going to be several grunts in front of us. Throw a grenade, take them out with the tank gun,
Take us to the surface.
and we want to come up here. And we've got 2 jackal snipers to take out right away. Oh, look out! Wow, he was quick. Downside to the tank gun, obviously, is I got to jump to fire. Okay, we got the second one with no problem. So, at some point, when I do the final battle with Tremonius, I want full shields, and so I'll have to figure out a way to get them. Alright, so now it's a matter of taking out all these grunts and shielded jackals in this big room and not get tagged too badly with disruptor fire or an EMP like that, or an EMP blast from a shielded jackal. Now the good thing about the tank gun is that the projectiles are very quick, so even though the bandage down here, these little guys are dodgy, you can take them out pretty easily. Oh, I hear another one. I think he's down below me here. Oh, there's several. Oh, look out. They also like to throw grenades a lot. Alright, I think I got a 2-for-1 there. Just in case. Whoa, where'd that come from? Oh. I definitely got a shield problem right now. I'm not sure, but I think they may be firing manglers. I'm really not sure. Alright, that's one down. Notice what I did. I froze him with a grenade. Alright, there we go. The shields are back. There's usually two in this little area right here. That's why I thought I might have a chance there. If not, then darn, I just about lost shields again. We have probably a little over half a dozen grunts and jackals to take out. You can see the little diamond shapes. That tells me I'm down to the last few. If my shields are still down, I would try to save one of them, and due to that surviving whatever, exactly what I just did for that grunt I just took out with the sword. Looks like he is hiding. Oh, got him. Right, that was my signal that I got them all. Alright, we're going to go down here and get a power seed.
What are these things?
Genetic repositories, forerunner storage vessels, silences.
How do you know this?
I was stuck in that room for 6 months, surrounded by them. Just to say they talk a lot.
Alright, so we're going to energize the lift controls with this. Alright, come over here and activate the lift, or attempt to. Now what will happen is that Tremonius and 2 shielded jackals will be coming down the lift.
You operate it.
In my sleep? Not that I sleep. Oh, I don't need to. It's already on its way down.
Incoming.
But what if it's a friend?
It isn't.
Okay, we could skip this if we wanted to. But this is funny.
Escherum's orders are that you should be brought before him. He did not specify in how many pieces.
Alright, as soon as I get control back, I'm going to head for the hills. Come down here. And what'll happen is that they should follow me. I'll know when Tremonius comes down because I'll be able to hear his jetpack. I'm back over to the sword because I want to throw grenades first to try to freeze him. Oh, there's another one. Alright, so that takes care of the 2 jackals. I'm not too worried about my shielding right now because I start the next mission I'll have full shields. Alright, here he comes. Whoops, he is pretty good at throwing grenades. Throw a couple of grenades, bounce them off the wall, and freeze him. And take him out. That was pretty easy. Just as long as you stay away from him, stay in as much in cover, and actually it justifies a teabag.
To them, he was some sort of leader. They called him Tremonius.
And that's it. That is Foundation on the LASO Challenge difficulty. Legendary, all skulls on, except for blind. No deaths, no saves, quits, and resumes. Everything run in a single segment. This is done on replay with the tank gun and the sword. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope this helps. This is Old and Nakey signing off. Take care, everybody.